That's the only one.
Okay, today we're working on using elimination or addition methods to solve word problems. Okay guys, listen. So, we're going to start working on word problems today, okay? The first one is talking about Farmer John. It says Farmer John has a farmhouse that with 10 animals. Some of the animals are pigs and some are ducks. Together there are 36 legs, okay? How many of each animals are there? So, here we are going to use variables, okay? We do not always have to use X and Y. So let's use pigs and ducks. So let P stand for pigs. And let D stand for ducks. Okay, let P stand for pigs and let D stand for ducks. Next, once you've defined your variables, then you have to create an equation that represents the animals. Okay? So there are, listen. There are pigs and ducks that total, how many total animals are there? 10. Okay? So, P plus D equals 10. There's a total of 10 total animals. So, pigs plus ducks equals 10. Pigs have how many legs? 4 legs.
4.
Ducks have 2 legs.
10.
And there are a total of 36 legs together. So, 4 for each pig, so 4P plus 2 for each duck, 2D, equals 36 altogether.
2D.
Okay? Now, we need to solve the systems of equations using elimination. So I'm going to rewrite these equations. So my first equation was P plus D is equal to 10. My second equation was 4P, plus 2D equals 36. If I want to use elimination method, okay, elimination method is the same thing as addition method. We want something to cancel out. Okay, is this set up right now so that one of my variables would cancel? Not quite. Okay, Then we have to decide which equation or which variable you want to cancel for. Do you want to cancel the P's or the D's? The D's. Okay, what would you have to multiply by? Okay, if we want to cancel the D's, we need both of these to be 2, but we need one of them to be positive, one to be negative. So what would you have to multiply this first equation by? -2. Okay, multiply everything through by -2. Okay, if I multiply by -2, this would become negative 2P minus 2D is equal to negative 20. Then rewrite this same equation underneath. So 4P plus 2D equals 36. Now we're going to eliminate. So first thing you're going to do to eliminate is add these together. The D's will cancel, which is what you want. -2, positive 4 gives you positive 2P is equal to negative 20, and positive 36 gives us what? Positive 16. Then, how do I solve?
You gotta divide the 16 by 2.
Divide both sides by 2. Okay, so that's your solving. So divide by 2. And that'll give you that P is equal to 8. Now, how do I solve? What's the other one I need to find?
The D.
The ducks. Okay? So take one of these. Your last part is to substitute. Okay? You can pick either of these equations. I would choose this one because it looks like it's going to be easier. So P is equal to 8 plus D equals 10. If you subtract both sides by 8, subtract 8 from both sides, we would get that ducks is equal to 2. Okay? So, since we're not talking about X's and Y's, you do not actually write this in parentheses like that. Okay? You have to actually write it out. There were 8, what? What does P stand for? 8 pigs and 2 ducks. Okay, 8 pigs, 2 ducks, yes.
Why don't we write it in the
Because it's not XY, so I don't know if pigs or ducks should come first. Okay, we're not solving for a point. This is like an actual real world situation. So then check your answers, okay? Animals. If there are 8 pigs plus 2 ducks, it is equal to 10 animals. Does that work with the information that you were given?
Yes.
Yes. Legs. 4 multiplied by 8 plus 2 multiplied by 2. Okay? 4 times 8 gives you what?
32.
32 plus
4.
2 times 2 is 4. If you add those together, you would have 36 legs. And does that work with the information you were given?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so you should be checking your answers.
Check mine.
Wait, Bo, 32.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys catch up, and then we're gonna go to the next one.
Wait, we have to do 2 sections at once tonight?
Nope, just one.
Oh.
Is it back?
I was over here killing you, man.
Okay, number 2, talking about a pizza party. Okay, pizza party. Listen, you were buying food for a friend's birthday party. You bought 3 sodas and 2 pizzas for $20. Later, you realized more friends were coming, so your friends went to the store and bought 2 sodas and 4 pizzas for $32. What was the price of each? So we need to come up with some variables. We could use X and Y, or I think it's easier to use S and P. Okay, so let what? Let S stand for what?
Pizza, sodas.
Sodas. And let P stand for pizza. Okay? Create an equation that represents what you bought. Okay, so if you bought 3 sodas and 2 pizzas for $20. Okay, so if you write that, that's 3S plus 2P equals 20. Then, create an equation for what your friend bought. What did your friend buy? How many sodas?
3.
Look up here. Your friend bought 2 sodas, 4 pizzas, and they cost how much?
$32.
$32. Now, do I have to put the .00 here?
No.
No. Okay? There's nothing dealing, you do not have to put the .00. Okay? It's just easier if we just write whole numbers. Then 4S plus, 2S, I can read. So 2S plus 4P is equal to 32. Stop, guys. Then, let's set up our 2 equations. So 3S plus 2P equals 20.
Wait, is that 2S or
2S plus 4P is equal to 32. Then, we want to eliminate. So, is this set up so that something can eliminate right now?
No.
No. What letter would you like to eliminate first? The S or the P?
The P.
The P's, okay. What would you have to multiply by?
2.
Close. You're going to multiply the first one by what?
3.
Negative 2.
Negative 2.
You want it to be negative 2 because you want these to cancel, okay? So rewrite these. If you distribute through, that gives you negative 6S minus 4P is equal to negative 40. Then rewrite this. 2S plus 4P is equal to 32. These are set up perfectly so that something's going to cancel, so those cancel out. Guys, stop, please. Negative 6, positive 2 gives you negative 4S is equal to what?
Is equal to
Negative 40.
Negative
Negative 40, positive 32 is negative 8.
Negative 8.
If you got this and then ended up dividing by a negative, okay, divide by a negative, so what do we got here for an answer? S equals positive 2. If you got a negative answer, would that make any sense? No, you can't. No one is paying you for sodas and pizza. Then, how do I figure out what the other part is? So I found out that
You plug it in.
plug it into which one?
The bottom one.
Any of them.
2S.
Doesn't matter, okay? So substitute. I'll choose this one. If I choose to substitute for that, 2 multiplied by 2 plus 4p is equal to 32. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 4p equals 32. Then what?
Subtract 4 on both sides.
Subtract the 4. You subtract the 4, so I'm going to kind of move over here. That would leave you with 4p equals 32 minus 4 is 28. Then divide both sides by 4. And we will get that p equals 7. So, again, this doesn't really make sense to write as a point. So you have to write this as an interpretation. The soda cost how much?
$7.
Soda?
$2.
$2. The pizza cost $7. Okay? Then you can check this. So what you bought. If you bought 3 multiplied by what? Originally 3 sodas, so 3 times 2 plus 2 pizzas, which is 2 times 7. That would equal 3 times 2 is 6 plus 14. That is equal to 20. Does that match your first equation?
Yes.
Yes. Then, check your second equation. Your friend bought 2, what? 2 sodas. Okay, so 2 sodas were $2 plus 4 pizzas were $7. You can check your work here. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 28 is equal to 32. And does that match what your equation was? Exactly. Do we have questions on how I did that?
Let's go.
Guys, good?
Beast mode.